Okay, so here is our kind of review over what the stuff we've been doing. And we're going to do a picture that's got a whole bunch of different angles on it here. So first, this is a central angle. And remember, the central angle is equal to the arc. An inscribed angle is where the angle is half the arc. Here, this is where I have two chords intersecting, and this one was where the angle is equal to 1/2 this arc plus this arc. If only we had the one like this, where this was x out here, where x was equal to the big one, CE, minus BD. And that was also a half. So that's our formulas that we need for this. And it tells us a little information up here. DB is a diameter, so I know this goes to the middle. GK is tangent. And CH and BD are perpendicular. Oh, perpendicular. That tells me right off that this is a 90-degree angle right there. And angle 6 is 90. Now you just have to start working around the circle and figuring out what you can do. Well, if this is 90, and I look at this angle right here, I know that this whole thing has to be 90. Because this is a central angle. So if this whole thing is 90, I can find this part here by subtracting 90 minus 28, and I get that that part is 62. So this part here is 62. Then I could look at this, and here's my big angle, like this one here. I know this arc, and I know this arc, so I can figure out 4 by doing angle 4 is equal to 1/2 62 minus 30. And I find that this one right here is 16. Let's see, what can we do next? Oh, I also knew that this was a diameter. It told me so right there. If I knew this was 90, this part right here also has to be 90. And here's our inscribed angle going to that 180. This side is 180. This is the inscribed angle like this up here. So this is 1/2 of my arc out here. And the arc was 180, so this is 90. Let's see, this inscribed angle goes to this whole arc right here, 30 plus 40 plus 50, so I can add those up and I get 120, and half of 120 tells me this one's 60. And I have everything all the way around the outside except this one, so I can add them all up, add all these up, and subtract from 360 to find that this one right here is 60. Here's an inscribed angle that goes with that 60, so this one has to be 30. Now the rest of these angles I'm missing inside are going to have to be done with this formula right here. So I just have to figure out which angles go with them. So let's start with the 5 here. And it's going to get a little messy if I put colors on here, but I'll give it a shot. So this one goes like this. This 5 goes with this side, which adds up to 80, and this side, which is 28. So angle 5 equals 1/2. This is 80 plus 28. And we get that angle 5 is 54. Then I could use another color, and I could say, well, this angle 9 here, it's with this yellow line, and it's with this orange line. So it goes with this side here, 90, and it goes with this whole part on this side, all the way around like that. Well, that's 130, and this is 90. So angle 9 equals 1/2. 90 plus 130. And we get angle 9 is 110. And finally, I'm looking at number 8 here. I've got 8 and 7. 8, it's on this orange line, plus it's on this pink line. So on this side, here it's just 50. And on this side, it's all that part. So 60 and 28 and 62. So I have angle 8 equals 1/2 50 plus this side here, which is 150, and we find angle 8 is 100. And finally we have 7 here. Well, 7 goes with this line and this line here. So on this side it's 40. And on this side it's 90 and 62, so that's 152. Put that in my calculator, I find this one's 96. Now I can just go back and plug all these in down here. Well, arc AB, that's 60. GH, that's this one is 62. DH, that's this one is 90. Angle 1, 90. Angle 2 is 60. 3, 5, 54. 7, 96. 8, 100. Angle 10. Oh, I didn't do angle 10. But that's this one right here. And it goes with, it's 1/2 of everything on this side here. So I add all these up, divide by 2, and I get this one is 116. So all that we did was put all the rules together that we've done thus far into one problem. So you just have to work around and figure out what you know, and then work around until you get all the pieces filled in.